Diets suck, and you've got people all over Instagram, YouTube, telling you that to get in shape, you should eat clean. You should eat the chicken and rice and egg whites and rice cakes and way too many salads. Just stay in a calorie deficit. And it's mostly a big pile of bullshit. More than likely keeping you from the results that you actually want, the body, the life that you actually want, the high testosterone, the capable metabolism that you're going to need to feel the way that you want and have the longevity you need. So let's talk about it, because there's a reason why most diets fail. I've been in the fitness industry, this world, as a nutritionist, a PT, working with some of the top supplement companies, top athletes in the world for damn near 2 decades. And let's just say I've eaten enough chicken and steamed broccoli, rice, egg whites, all that shit for 10 lifetimes. And I'd rather cease to exist than follow another soul-sucking, hormone-destroying program like that. You can't spell diet without die. But the fact is, I did follow that lifestyle for a long time. I even preached it, and I sold programs advocating it. Would help guys temporarily. They'd see some short-term transformation, but it couldn't really help guys the way they actually needed, which sucks for me to admit, I'll be honest. But I got it wrong, and I got it wrong for nearly a decade, even as a nutritionist, feeling like crap. And it took hitting rock bottom in my own life to finally give me the wake up smack that I needed and go back to the drawing board, unlearn a lot of the BS and re-educate myself with real nutritional science, not being pushed by the propaganda machine, to finally realize just how fundamentally broken that fitness lifestyle and most diets really are. And like I said, I got so much wrong. It's no wonder that 99% of people who attempt a diet are back at square one or worse, fatter with a worse metabolism, lower testosterone within 12 months of starting that diet. That's just a fact. Guys are worse off hormonally, worse off metabolically after the wheels fall off, and they're left wondering what the hell happened. Because yes, despite what they'll tell you, most diets degrade metabolic health, aka they lower metabolism, aka they make guys less capable of actually burning fat the longer they force the issue, eventually just pushing them to the edge of a cliff. And that's just a fact. Look at the reality. And restricted dieting, following that egg white and oatmeal, chicken and rice, clean diet protocol, over time, it ends badly. Every single hurting guys' testosterone levels, messing with powerful androgenic hormones that guys need working if they plan to have long-term results or a real life. But usually, guys don't see the signs. They don't realize that cookie-cutter, macro, calorie-obsessed plan is actually part of the problem, not the solution. They're usually left blaming themselves, thinking, oh, it must have been a lack of discipline, lack of willpower, must have been that cheat meal I had 2 weeks ago. That must have been the problem. Because pretty much every single diet that I'm seeing preached, they don't fail miserably because humans have no discipline and can't stick to what we say we're going to do. It wasn't that drink or that piece of cake you had 2 weeks ago at Uncle Bernie's birthday party. That's not what got you wrecked. That's not what set you 2 weeks back. Quite the contrary. Those fitness lifestyles and those methods that I see 9 out of 10 guys attempting just don't do a damn thing to fix the root problem that you had to fix in the first place if you wanted to have sustainable results. They were nothing but a temporary band-aid. Our whole perception of what eating healthy is supposed to look like is all fucked up. We've got it all wrong. We're eating the wrong foods. And if we want to stay strong, healthy, masculine, not just for the next 12 weeks, but the next 20, 30 years, it's going to take erasing some and arguably most of your old ideas of what healthy eating and getting in shape looks like. In fact, I'm going to say stop dieting completely, at least the way you know it. Stop following the standard advice, the typical 10 or 12-week programs. Stop listening to 20 or 30-something-year-old genetically blessed influencers that could eat Pizza Hut and Arby's every day and look better than 95% of us. It's no wonder we don't have the motivation and the willpower to keep going on these diets and these programs. Our bodies are trying to tell us something. And when you learn a better way of doing things, and you see how broken the old way actually is, it's really no wonder we have no motivation, no willpower to keep going on these broken plans and diets. Our bodies were trying to tell us something. And these unsatisfying diet foods and macro-obsessed programs like the ones that I've been talking about, they're not just exhausting to try and follow and eat day after day. They're not doing your body any favors. Your hormones, your low testosterone problem, your metabolism, it's not doing you any favors. Most healthy diets I see guys attempting with everything they've got are really just digging them deeper into the rut. They're not fixing any of the foundational problems they had to fix in the first place. So then I guess the question should become, what is the answer? Well, before you beat yourself up over it, I did it wrong for over a decade. And this is my job. So what does that say? It's time to learn some new tricks, live by some new rules, because old thinking, old ways isn't going to open new doors for you. And step one is to learn exactly what you need to eat. Stop focusing on calories, start focusing on food choice. Learn what men actually need to eat to give their hormones a boost, to keep their metabolism rock. And a lot of people tend to think, because we've all been told, metabolism is just going to fall off a cliff when we hit 35 or 40. Testosterone levels plummet when we age. And fact is they don't. And science clearly shows this. And it doesn't need to be the case if you do things the right way. We can have a metabolism, testosterone levels of a 25-year-old well into our 40s, well into our 50s even, naturally, if you know what to do. But we got to start working a little smarter, not necessarily harder, because having and keeping hormones tip-top healthy, things like testosterone, insulin, growth hormone, leptin levels, cortisol levels, will play a critical role in your ability to look like a beast in a way that can last for the next 20, 30 years, not just for some 20-week program. And when you do feel different, you begin to act different. You show up differently in your life. You show up more as the guy you need to be to accomplish your goals and get after the things you want to get after. And I'm going to tell you something that you already know deep down. Being out of shape, not liking the guy you see in the mirror every morning, being less than impressed, not having the confidence that you could have, following crap that doesn't last because it just can't last. It's not just keeping you from looking better and feeling better and getting more dates. It's keeping you from living the life you want, having the life you want. It's keeping you from success. It's keeping you from happiness, relationships that you could have if your body was dialed in the way it could be and should be. Not having your body's most powerful systems working for you, not having healthy testosterone levels, hormones optimized. It doesn't just affect your body fat and your muscle mass, it's affecting everything. Your mental state, your drive, your ability to focus, your ability to get into flow, your cognitive function. These things are core to your being as a man to have success and have a quality of life that you actually want. They're the conductor of the whole damn orchestra that is you. And right now, your conductor is MIA and your orchestra sounds like complete shit. So if you guys are interested in joining me and an exclusive group of high achieving men who know they are capable of more, who are on a mission to not just look better than they ever have, but feel better so they can accomplish what they should accomplish and are here to accomplish, firmly plant themselves in the top 5 or 10% of men who actually live the good life, then you're my kind of guy. I'm going to teach you everything I know from 20 years in the fitness industry as a trainer, nutritionist, coaching some of the best athletes in the world. And I got it wrong for a long, long time following the status quo lifestyle, but I finally figured it out. And you guys don't have to go through that decade of pain and agony trying to do it the wrong way to figure out that there's a better way. Because my style of coaching and the Modern Alpha Project is designed to 10x, 100x your learning curve and your results, not just for 12 weeks, but forever. I'm going to teach you the stack diet, how to eat like men must to stay lean, to stay jacked year round, because hormones like testosterone are actually high and healthy and working the way they should be, so you can have superior health, so you can feel unstoppable. I'm going to teach you how to train in the gym based on science, not bro science. So you're getting more out of your time and effort, not wasting it. And lastly, but probably most importantly, you're going to be coached by me one-on-one. I'm going to show you exactly what to do, give you the accountability, but more than that, I'm going to give you a system, a roadmap, a blueprint, unlike anything you've likely seen or tried, that's taken me 15 years to develop, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars working with some of the best coaches in the world, taking what matters most, getting rid of the fluff, so you can truly change your life and become more, because you don't need more of the fluff. You don't need more of the shit that you're already hearing over Instagram and YouTube. And when you do make the correct changes and you start applying these principles, a few months of different choices can literally change the rest of your entire life. And it all starts with tapping into the right knowledge and then having somebody who can keep you accountable to lead you down the road and avoid the mistakes that everybody makes. So you can really change your life for good. And it will require changing who you are, your identity at some level. And that's hard to do without the right system, without some accountability. Trust me, because it took me over a decade to do it myself. So stop the self-sabotage, the self-limiting, change the old stories you tell yourself about yourself that are keeping you stuck. Have a coach, a mentor who's already been through it and helped hundreds of guys achieve this result, change their life. Join a brotherhood of like-minded guys, individuals who actually want to see you win, who are in your corner to network with, to connect with, because that makes all the difference. Say goodbye to feeling like feeling like you're letting yourself down, letting your family down. Say goodbye to the dad bod bullshit, because I've only got a few spaces left for the rest of this month. It fills up quick. I only take about 10, 12 guys a month. And that's because I give all my guys one-to-one treatment. This isn't some cookie cutter diet program, some software that spits out your program in minutes like a lot of the fitness industry does. And I guarantee this will be unlike anything you've tried. And I believe in that so strongly, I stand behind it, that if you're not where you want to be by the end of this, if you haven't hit your set goals, if you don't feel as though this is one of the best investments of your life, I'm going to work with you completely free until you're completely happy. I'll give your money back. So if this sounds like something you need, if this sounds like something you've been waiting for, searching for, because you do want to make a change in your life, then don't hesitate. DM me, check out the link, see if you're a good candidate. Let's talk. And unfortunately, because of the demand, because it is limited, I'm increasing the price by $1,500 in just a few weeks. So if you guys are serious, jump on it. Also, I'd really appreciate if you guys just consider subscribing. I'm new to the YouTube thing. I know it's painful to try and grow a YouTube channel from scratch. It's painful to get the reach. So if you guys are into this kind of stuff, if you want to know what it takes to really change your body, fix your hormones, fix your testosterone problems, get your metabolism working like it should, then that's what this is going to be about. I'm going to be dropping videos every week, high value stuff, the stuff that I wish I knew 10 years ago, because you know what? I had to figure it out the hard way. Let's work a little smarter so we don't always have to work harder. I want to help you guys get your life back on track, feeling the way you want to feel, smashing life, smashing goals. And so take care, boys. Talk to you soon.